Welcome back, everybody. Today I want to tell you about a little bonus script which we put together on request at the end of the live show last night. You should always, if you can get the time, swing by and hang out. We're doing them regularly on the Wednesdays and the Sundays, but when it gets busy, like it is right now, sometimes there will be additional streams popping up. So I do try to do them at different times. The Wednesday stream is at 7 p.m. GMT. If you don't want to miss my next video, hit that subscribe button, because YouTube ain't going to tell you. The Sunday used to be a 3 p.m. GMT to get like earlier people that could get a chance. But to be honest, the other days are just as and when I can get them in, really. So if you can drop by, that's great. Today what I want to do is I want to show you this new script called Custom Node Batch Installer. It's very simple. What it does is it uses a comfyrepos.txt file. That file will always contain the comfyui manager first. It's intended for when you are installing comfy clean with no custom nodes and you just want to quickly port or reinstall all the custom nodes to a new comfy installation. So I currently have like 128 custom nodes. It would take forever to actually reinstall all of them manually, because you've got to go through and do the requirements or everything. Maybe you've got to click on the UI and wait for it to refresh. Sometimes it can be quite slow and could take you hours to do that. So what we've done is we've made a script which simply, it's just a little Python script. We built it on the live stream at the very end last night. The dude came in, I think his name was Super Fake Name, and he came in and he basically asked, and I said, we'll do a little tutorial on how you can use Claude and LLM to figure this out and have it make the whole thing for you. So this comfyrepos.txt is just a new line for new URL. So every custom node that you want to install is a new line. You take them down so you have as many as you want, and what it's going to do is using the other script. So you put this all in the custom_nodes folder, and then you run startprep.bat, and it will read every single URL in the text file. So that does mean that you can share these. So if you, like for example, I'm going to put mine out, which will have 128 of them or less, because I might get rid of a few. And what it means is that I could share with my community all of the custom nodes that I use with one file. Okay, and then if they so choose, they could just go ahead and install all of them in one shot. Now for me, I think it's more useful as a way to say I want to port to a completely clean comfy installation. This is for comfyui portable, by the way, just so that we don't get twisted. There might be alternate versions that don't, for the non-portable version. But somebody's already told me we could probably improve this by using Comfy CLI. Now, I've never used Comfy CLI, so I'll have to do a bit of learning on that one first. But I think it's pretty straightforward. And I think straight away, the best thing to use Comfy CLI for with this particular setup we have here is to dump your current custom nodes. There is a command that will write your current custom nodes to a list. And if that gives us URLs, which I think it does, we could just literally put that, copy the contents into this text file, run this with a brand new installation, and it will just work. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, it was a very simple thing to do, really. You have a list of custom nodes, you double click start prep, wait for it to finish, and that's it. So obviously, if it detects a requirements.txt, it's going to do the installation with pip install requirements text correctly. So there are some nodes which do a setup.py. So I still think there's room to improve this. And I couldn't find my method for doing that at the time. I should have just asked Claude to do it, shouldn't I? That's what I thought afterwards. But like I said, that's what this is. So this is a super short video just to explain what this repo is, because it just appeared. I'm obviously going to put a link in this project here to the video you're watching now. So as always, head over to github.com/mushroomfleet to find all of my projects. Thank you to that man who suggested on the stream to make this, because I'm going to be using it. Like I said, it's really annoying. Anything that can save us time, that's the real beauty of AI, saving time, because you'll never get the time back. Okay, so like I said, if we can make our productivity if we can improve our productivity without losing, that's the main thing. So again, all you got to do is add those custom nodes, and I think there's going to be some updates because I want to improve this with the Comfy CLI, at least to dump a list so you don't have to manually make this list. I will also be sharing my list of custom nodes as well with community, because people were asking, hey man, how could I get every single custom node that you use in your workflows? And I'm like, that's a really good question, and pretty much this is where this concept was born from. So it is very simply Comfy UI custom node batch installer. You could say that the Comfy manager does this, but the difference is that those have to be registered with Comfy manager. So this will actually work with any GitHub repository, and it will install any custom node repo which has a requirements.txt. But there is that limitation that not all have a requirements.txt. Some of them use a setup high, so I haven't caught for that yet. So watch out for another update on this one. Very short video for you. We're doing some like short quick-fire videos today to clear off all of the new stuff that we've either discovered or put out. So thank you very much, and I will see you next time.